Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to take a look at a new Blu-ray release of the TV show Emergency. This is the Complete Series. Emergency was a show that debuted in the 1970s. Producer Jack Webb, who was responsible for Dragnet, produced this show. And I believe, and maybe someone can correct me if I'm wrong, that this is the first TV show about paramedics. I don't think one had existed before because the idea of paramedics at the time was relatively new, and they didn't have them before then. So I think it was a cool idea for a show, and it caught a lot of people's attention. I know it did me when I was a kid. I used to love watching it. Just seeing all the rescues and the fire engines and just all the cool stuff they were doing, rescuing people and getting people out of harm's way. They did a really good job. My major criticism of this is for Amazon, because when they sent it to me, they used the product box as the shipping box. They just slapped a label over the front of it and mailed it to me. No envelope, no bubble wrap, no box, no nothing. So I've checked. It's made it in one piece, fortunately, but my goodness, Amazon, what was up with that? That was just poorly done. So watch out if you get it from Amazon. I guess check your box. I used to have this on DVD, and I will say that it is worth the upgrade to Blu-ray. The DVDs were a little on the muddy side, picture quality wise. The screen was kind of stretched out to fill the TV, and the colors were a little faded and washed out. I enjoyed the show, but the quality on DVD, I think, was a little lacking. On Blu-ray, this is the difference between night and day. It is in high definition 1080p format. So the picture quality is very sharp. The colors are clear. In fact, the colors really pop, especially those red fire engines. My goodness, it's a delight to see. And the sound quality is 2.0 mono, which is, I think, how it originally was broadcast. But I think it sounds better on the Blu-rays too. Maybe it's just me, but I wish I could show you a side-by-side comparison. The Blu-rays also have the presentation of the episodes in its original TV aspect ratio. So be aware that when you watch it, especially if you're watching it on today's normal widescreen TVs, that you will see black bars at the sides of the screen, and that's completely normal. So don't worry about that. Picture is great. I love it. Let's take a look at, here's the disc. Well, the cases actually. Here's the back. It does feature a crossover episode with Adam 12. Here's the spine. I would love for Adam 12 to be put out on Blu-ray. That would be fantastic. You got seasons 1 and 2 in one case like this. There are no episode guides. They're just the discs and a list of episode titles and a picture of a fire engine. Here's seasons 3 and 4. Again, there's just episode titles. There's no descriptions, just episode titles. Seasons 5 and 6. There you go. And then the final rescues, which is, I think, are the TV movies they did. Anyway, no thanks to Amazon, it made it safe and sound. I don't have any cracked cases or cracked discs or anything like that. It's going to take me a while to go through this, so I hope all the episodes have been recorded over to Blu-ray properly and there aren't any bad episodes in there. My understanding is that these were manufactured on demand discs. That's what I read about them when this first came out. So I got mine, like I said, I got mine from Amazon. They're probably available other places too, I'm sure. Anywhere that sells new Blu-rays, you can probably pick up a copy, so you don't necessarily have to use Amazon. But I don't know, maybe you do, because that's where I found mine, was on Amazon, and I just stuck with that. I just wish they had shipped it properly instead of using it as its own box. But like I said, I'm really happy with the picture quality. It's a great show. If you like medical shows, emergency shows, this is the granddaddy of all of those shows, if that's the kind of thing that you like. I'm sure a lot of people went into fire departments and paramedics jobs when they grew up after watching this show. I imagine it inspired a lot of people. It's just a fun watch. It takes itself very seriously. It's very dramatic. And like I say, you get to see all those old fire engines, which were new at the time. They were, state-of-the-art stuff they were using, but nowadays it all looks a little old. But now you can watch a show and it looks like they made it today, because the picture is just so clear and so colorful and sharp and vivid. So I really enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Did you get a copy of this? Was yours sent in a box, or did yours get sent like mine? Have any of you watched the show before, or is this your first time watching it? Maybe you took a chance on it and decided to pick up a copy because you like those kind of shows. I showed my youngest daughter the show, and she liked it. She felt like they had like real people cast in the 1970s, because so nowadays everybody looks like models, but it was pretty funny because she said everybody looked like regular people. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you again real soon. So take care. Bye.